Love Letters is itself a love letter to filmmaking. It has all of the attributes one wants. It is heartfelt, it is funny, it is appropriately dramatic when necessary. It is a story that feels so timeless, and I love that the time period, though there is a sense of datedness to it, the girls themselves feel so timeless and feel so enriched and feel so modern in their attitudes, in how they approach the world. And that was so incredibly refreshing, having this balance of what was and what still is, and the everlasting love that sisterhood can bring. These are all just marvelous things to explore and that are explored so beautifully here in the short.
Feels like a really cool rendition of Little Women in a way. Those type of period pieces where, women finally get to basically make their dreams come true. Them being, I'm assuming they're ghostwriters to some degree, but the fact that one of them gets to go to school and stuff, or like I'm sure in that time period, it's kind of unheard of. I thought that was really cool. I love the conflict of Margaret going away and Lottie unable to kind of let her go, and just that whole conversation of when is it time to start living your life as opposed to, kind of holding yourself back for someone else, regardless of who it is in your life, whether it's your sister or, a very close relative. So I thought that was very interesting. Um, I absolutely love a story with, like sister turmoil and that conflict of wanting your own life. So I think that translated very well, especially adding the third character, their guy friend who they're writing all the letters for, but then she tries to like slip it in that maybe she wants to be with him as a way to kind of like break the ties a little bit. But of course, I love how there's this overall theme as well as just the fact that communication is the key to solving all your problems and being honest and being frank with the people you love. So I thought that was really cool.
I thought it was really cool that we have this buildup of the possible romance between Charlotte and the boy that she gives her stories to, only for that concept to be completely dismissed by Charlotte herself when faced with it. Because this story is not about the romance between two lovers, it is about the love between two sisters. And I thought that was really cool. I love the dynamic between Charlotte and Margaret. I love their camaraderie and their respect and love for each other. I thought the acting was really well done. The chemistry was perfect between the two sisters. They just seem like they have a lot of fun together. Um, but yeah, I loved that sort of bait and switch of thinking it's going to be one thing and then realizing all along that it's about the love between these two sisters. I also thought that the costumes and the set scenery were really beautiful. And I liked seeing this little whimsical life of these women who are writers who are, making it in the world. But yeah, I thought this was really fun to watch.
It was very sweet in its message and themes. I really liked the elements of sisterhood and coming of age. The film shows that it's such a bittersweet feeling to have a sister leave home and pursue more for herself, especially with their strong bond. But I think it was really lovely that they were both able to do what they want with their lives. I also really liked the stylistic elements with the coloring and the clothing. I think gave it a very old-timey, almost Jane Austen kind of vibe.
I thought the story was heartwarming, heartwarming, um, and emotional. Ended on a good note, an emotional note. I wanted to shout out the production design more than anything. Like the way I used the country, like housing, fields, you know, barn, old timey. Y'all really pulled it off. I feel. Um, like um, uh, I really was transported by uh by the production design back to this like different time and place, uh, and I thought the shots were really good. So
I enjoyed the attention to detail in the props and the costumes, and just the way that the characters interact with the world around them. It really does a great job of establishing their world and making it very self-contained, and I think it creates the perfect space for their story to unfold and the interactions to be explored between the different characters. I think it makes for a really interesting world building for the story to unfold in a really enjoyable way that we get to meet the characters